So Travis and Brad, Miller Time Collectibles. We're with Jayson and Rob.
That's right.
Moonshot.
That's right.
Moonshot Games. What's the
Ish.
full ish?
So it was games, toys, and collectibles. We just had to buy a new sign. We bought a building in Plainfield.
Okay.
And put a new store in down there. So we spent $20,000 on a sign, and I was like, we should probably go through the effort of fixing the logo in this process because we sell mostly cards now.
Yep.
So now it's cards, games, events.
Okay. I like that.
And so we're getting out of things like Funko Pops and some of that sort of stuff and toys and leaning more into trading card games and Pokemon, that sort of stuff.
I love that.
It's been fun.
So it looks like you guys brought a few cards, and Brett and I don't know much about Magic. We know a little bit about Pokemon, but not a ton.
Yeah, I'm not much of a magician.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But we were doing like the Jordan or LeBron. What about like Pikachu or Charizard?
We'll let Rob talk about his
Or
Pokemon card he brought today.
Or Mewtwo?
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mewtwo versus.
That's right.
Mewtwo, Mew3.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got
So this is a fun one. It's not graded, but for the raw fanatics out there, it's the kind of one of the Charizard grails, just below the base set Shadowless First Edition. This is the Gold Star Delta Species Charizard, one that eludes a lot of Charizard collectors.
Hard to find.
Real hard to find.
I've never seen that one.
That's got a foil aspect to it.
They're foil. They're shiny. So normal Charizards are orange. This one's black.
Gotcha.
It's a special color. It's called a shiny.
What
So
year
pretty
is
cool.
this?
This is from 2007,
Okay.
2006,
I like that.
2006.
I've seen the base set one. I've seen a lot of. I've seen that's a very popular one.
For
I've seen
sure.
A lot of people grade that.
For sure.
And
there's a lot of variations of the base
for
set
sure,
one.
like the Shadowless.
Yep.
I know a little bit, Jason, not a ton.
Yeah.
What's the official first edition? That everybody, it's the elusive, I got first edition.
The Shadowless First Edition.
That is the
And basically
absolute
what you're looking for, it's not this card, but there's just literally whether there's a shadow on the side of the card or not.
Correct.
That's the difference.
Okay.
And
So
then it'll have a first
It's
edition.
completely logical.
Yeah.
Which is great.
It's a first print
That
run,
helps.
right? It's a shorter print run, and so they're harder to
Okay.
find. But this is one, if you're a collector, we don't see many of these kind of cards pop in our shop very often, and we buy a lot of Pokemon cards.
What's the estimated raw value of that right now?
4,000.
Yeah, it's about $4,000 for that one.
Raw
Pretty
$4,000.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
And I think we have a couple of them.
We have two of these. Yeah.
Nice
A
and
couple different grades.
it's nice and centered. I mean, for what I know from Pokemon, it's nice and centered. I don't
And
know.
what I've always heard on this is you got to pay attention to the back,
That's right.
right? So the blue border around it, the paper loss, the chipping on the edges.
That's right. All matters.
Yeah.
It's a clean, light play. So in the trading card game world, there's a lot less of the grading, more of the near mint light play, moderate play, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. TCG players,
Some light handled stuff.
It's all
Yep,
about
yep.
and there's really five. It's like a report card, A through F, basically.
Yeah.
And Magic, the players care a lot less about the condition because they're generally shuffling the cards
Really?
and playing. I mean, they're putting them in sleeves, but they're shuffling them and playing them.
Sure.
Pokemon, you've got half and half, really. It's probably more collector now than player, but the game's been around for 30 years. They're celebrating their 30th year anniversary this year. And so there's a lot of cards that have been on bedroom floors for kids over those years, right? And
especially from this generation.
from that
Well,
generation, there's just a
collectible.
lot of that stuff that's, that card was probably $50 in 2007, and now it's $4,000. And so
Crazy.
That's
the
insane.
nature of it.
So what do you have? The Magic over here?
So yeah, in Magic, there's probably the most the thing that most people would know, even if you don't follow Magic, is what's called the Power 9. The 9 original cards that are the most powerful cards ever printed. They were made in 1993 by the game's designer Richard Garfield.
Okay.
This is before the company Wizards of the Coast they put it together. He was the designer. Wizards of the Coast built the product. He started that company. Has since sold to Hasbro, so it's one of the largest conglomerates out there now. But when the game came out, there were 9 powerful cards. We're gonna have all 9 of them at the show, so you can come see them all.
Oh, that's cool.
But what's really cool about it is there's one that's the grail of Magic cards, and that's what I brought to show you guys today. So this is Black Lotus. This is the single
And it's signed.
hardest to get. I wouldn't say hardest to get because there's some serialized stuff that's come out lately, but this is the chase card of all chase cards in Magic the Gathering. If you've played, if you've watched, if you've been around it at all, this is the one everybody wants. It's pretty hard to
And
get.
who's it signed?
And so the artist, so in Magic, they commission artists to do the art.
Okay.
The artist on this card is a guy named Christopher Rush. Christopher Rush is deceased, and so he's not signing any more cards.
Yeah.
Christopher Rush notoriously very rarely drew on the card. He usually would only sign.
Oh,
And so he drew these scissors cutting the stem of the Black Lotus.
Yeah.
And then one of the things that he did, which was really, really cool, was he changed his. So this card came out in 1993. He changed his signature every 5 years so that you could tell what generation the signature was from. So that when you go back and look at this card, you can tell when he signed it, kind of the age of the signature. So this card, we believe, was signed in 1995 by the artist of the card, hand drawn on, and he kind of really stopped drawing on a lot of cards after that.
Yeah.
And so we've got this card for $19,000, which is kind of wild for a piece of cardboard, right?
Yeah.
But my wife tells me we run a store, not a museum, and so everything's for sale.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And so if you just want to see it, just come out to the show and check it out. We'll have the full Power 9 there. We'll have
That's incredible.
probably hundreds of thousands of dollars of Magic and Pokemon cards. We're really excited to show people.
No, I love that. I feel like I've seen plenty of Pokemon at shows.
Yeah.
I have not seen a lot of Magic.
Sure.
So I think that that's something that sets you guys apart right away.
Yeah.
Of the whole Magic. And Brad and I don't know anything about
Yeah,
Magic, so I think it's very cool to.
I need to go to school for that.
There's a lot less collecting in Magic. It's a lot more player heavy. So normally, I would say that Magic isn't really a show thing as much because you're buying the cards you need for your deck. You're not buying the cards you want to put in a binder, right? Or to set aside in a collection outside of the grails. Like this, people will come for. People will buy this
for use.
Correct. And so, and then what happens is if you play this deck in all these tournaments and then you burn out of the deck and you don't want to play it anymore, you just trade all the cards and get a new deck. And so the cycling there is more gameplay specific than anything to do with collections. There's very few collectors that just hoard cards in Magic.
Yeah, I love that aspect to it. And I was thinking, like, as you were talking about the autographs, how he changed his autograph throughout the years.
Yeah.
You see that with athletes, of course. You know, sometimes they shorten it. They get a little
Makes total
tighter
sense. Yeah.
on a sticker. Or
Jordan
whatever.
did that, yeah.
Yeah, Jordan did it. But what I think makes this unique is that it was not because he was trying to shorthand it and sign them faster. It was a meaningful change that he was trying to make the card even more unique through the generations, which to me, like make a one of one in our world in a sports shop is that makes the auto on these cards even more unique and more rare, which is incredible. I think
So
the scissors is actually very well done.
So for context, we believe that this signature with this on it in this format adds probably about 5,000 of that 19,000.
Oh yeah.
You could buy this card raw for probably 14 in this condition the way it is, but we think that because of that uniqueness, there's a collector out there that wants that story, right?
Yeah.
And it's more than just a piece of cardboard.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Post Malone that bought a big Magic?
Oh yeah, he's huge in Magic.
Yeah, okay.
The company Wizards of the Coast, they have a couple of intellectual properties that most people have heard of. One is Magic the Gathering. The other is Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, I've heard.
So they own D&D.
Is that what he bought? Was that?
Well, sort of. And so I tell you that because what's happened is the brands have just elevated into the stratosphere with Stranger Things, if you guys have ever watched that show, right? Like the kids are literally playing D&D all the time. And so it's really cool in Hollywood and celebrity culture to play Magic.
Yes.
Like tons and tons and tons of people that are kind of A-list celebrities play Magic, which is wild. And so they printed a set a couple years ago now that licensed the intellectual property for Lord of the Rings. And they made a special, the One Ring card, right? And it was a one of one. It was the first time Wizards of the Coast ever printed a one of one card. They were testing serialized cards, which has been in the sports industry for a long time. And they started doing that. So they made a one of one. Some guy opened it out of I think it was a Walmart or a Target, literally just hit a pack and got the card. And Post Malone paid something like $2.6 million for it.
Yeah, ring, right?
Yeah, the One Ring, And it's a Lord of the Rings themed card. It's wild.
No, that is super wild. And then like Logan Paul's been in the industry a little bit.
For sure.
With Ken Golden and that whole illustrator, right? So I've seen a little bit of it. We've bought and sold a little bit of Pokemon. We obviously we're sports guys.
Sure.
But I just think it's awesome that you guys are a part of the show. And I guess just to to end this, we're keeping them short.
Sure.
But what are you most looking forward to at Miller Card Fest as far as like, is it connecting with, customers that come up to the booth, or is it buying, or a combination of both?
Yeah, I'll let you answer. I have thoughts on that. What are you looking for?
Yeah, my favorite part about shows is just hearing stories from people. I mean, everyone's got their what got them into the game, the love of the game, pieces that mean a lot to them, things they're looking for to complete their collection or their grill or their chase they're hunting for.
Yep.
And if you end up having that for that person, then it's just that much more special. And people, it's all a community, right? So everyone
100%.
comes out, it's just a vibe, everybody.
Well, and that's what I would say too, is the community. I was talking to some of the other vendors here. This is our first time really doing a big show. We have a store, right? And so our business has primarily come into our shop.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I'm really excited about is just networking with other vendors and bringing our customers to them and sharing kind of the wealth in that process, right? Like,
For sure.
it's going to be really neat. I'm excited you guys picked Noblesville. Selfishly, I
Obviously.
live 2 miles from
we are
Finch
Miller
Creek Fieldhouse,
fans,
and
so-
so right. I mean,
We are committed to this community for sure.
great location
not-
choice.
yeah.
I am. I can walk to the field house, I think, without going on an actual road, and so
Yeah.
that's how close I live. And so I'm really excited to have people there, and I'm excited to see folks. Right? I mean, this is cool. I'm really excited that you guys are building something this big. I think that people want it. I feel it. It's palpable, and it's really neat just to be a part of it. So thanks for including us, and thanks for letting us be a part of the conversation.
Yeah. Thanks for committing. Thanks for your support. And it's been an absolute pleasure having the both of you guys here.
It's gonna be fun. And guys, if you're listening, come to the show. Like, there's gonna be Magic, there's gonna be Pokemon, there's gonna be sports, it's gonna be the show of shows, and I'm super excited to be a part of it. So thanks.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Cool.
Let's
Perfect.
go. Thanks,
Let's
guys.
go.
Cheers.
Yes.
Appreciate you
job.
guys.
You've done this
Thanks
a
for
few
showing
times.
that.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, right?
That's gnarly. I want to see.